Alright, we got her plugged in, ready to go. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Very tiny. Got the PS4 controller hooked up. So we're gonna run through this real quick. Now it asks me for credit card information and all sorts of other stuff to connect my account. That's why this part's not on the video. But let's check this shit out, huh? That's the menu. Looks like your standard cell phone menu. Interesting. Apparently there's like a friends area. Oh, surprise, surprise. Gotta update the system software. So, let's do that real quick. I don't have any applications in use. Let's see if we can, there we go. I hear the glare. Alright. Blah 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 blah. You guys ever read these things? Probably just sold my soul. I'm gonna be in a human centipede. Like South Park. Do you want to update the system software? Yes. Now the thing I found weird is that it asked me to put in the date and time, which normally they just get off the PlayStation network. Now our network's really fast. Like we get like 100 meg download. So this is probably pretty substantial if it's taken this long. But it's inching along. I'm gonna chop this out of the video probably. Maybe. Interesting note is that I'm actually going to go get a tripod. Alright, so after we had the system update download, we of course have the system update installation, which seems to be going pretty quick. Typical though that you have to install a bunch of crap just to be able to play it, but you know, that's how it is these days. Gone are the days of blowing on a cartridge and enjoying the game. Pretty quick installation. Now let's see. Database update. Turn on the controller. Back to our main menu. Pretty cool. Now I don't see my account information on here anywhere. So let's see if it can access the messages at least. Obligatory sign in. Hopefully I don't have to do this every time. Yeah. Interesting. So it's even more in-depth than the PS4. Nice. Interesting. Of course. Check messages here. Friend requests. Seems pretty basic. Almost feels like I'm using a cell phone. I'm not sure if this is what the PlayStation Network app is like. But it's a little slow compared to the PS4, which makes sense. I have no idea who this guy is. Shows all my friends online. That's cool. because I got blocked. Alright, so that's pretty standard. Back out just like normal. That's cool. Interesting. So the next thing we gotta do is link our PS4. Wonder if I can do that. It is currently powered off. Well, it's in rest mode actually. So let's see if it can find it while it's resting. Probably an interesting fact to note that you might be able to actually play your PlayStation 4 from across the internet. So I wonder if I could like take this to a hotel somewhere instead of bringing my PlayStation 4 on trips with me, and just use that instead while being able to use my PlayStation 4 at the house. It says it's connecting. Now my question also is, when we have, oh, there's my, alright, that's my desktop. That's pretty cool. I wonder though if seems about the same speed. Tiny little bit of lag between button presses. But I wonder how it'll work when there's multiple PlayStations on the network. Can you pick one and have it registered with only that one? Because I know my roommates plan on picking up PS4s in the near future. We're going to have about 3 or 4 of them in the house. So hopefully this doesn't get confused with which one's which. I really hope they thought ahead for that, because that would make this pretty much useless to me if it keeps on trying to connect to everyone else's PS4. But we're going to get into some gameplay here. And like I said, this is coming directly off the PlayStation TV connected through the network to the PS4. So this is real time. I know you guys have a glare from my window back there. My apologies. But I wonder if this works wirelessly as well. Alright, see, we're wireless here. You can see the little bit of lag that we have to deal with. That wasn't there originally on the PlayStation. So that makes things a little bit interesting, especially if you're going to be dealing with like a first-person shooter or something that you got Twitch gaming on. Yeah, that's pretty much live though. Not ultra terrible, but I can see this getting frustrated in multiplayer. I'm gonna see what it's like with using both sticks. It's gonna be kinda, I don't know. I'm a little worried about that. Of course, Destiny with its famous loading times. Doesn't seem to be any visual frames per second lag or any drop frames, so that's cool. This doesn't really look any different than it normally would on the big screen. This one is like a 32-inch. The one I normally play on is a 67. So this is half the size, pretty much. But, yeah, land that ship, buddy. I want to see what's going on with these controls here. Look in the menu here for a second. Yeah, it does seem to be a little laggy. Alright. Once again. I don't know how that's gonna The looking also definitely. Oh, that's a huge. It's like got a register. It's. And you're trying to twitch aim. That's going to be difficult. And when your controller's giving multiple motions, it does not read it very good. So, like, I don't know if you can hear it, but jury's out on this one. I wonder if it's the same for other games like Borderlands. I mostly play first-person shooters, and yeah, that's pretty interesting if you're gonna try to. I don't know. Well, anyways, that's PlayStation TV. So, goodbye.